Alright, everybody, we're heading to Nice, back to Nice, Messina. And as you can see, I'm in a nice, customly painted Jaguar, the barn find that we came upon a while ago. I haven't driven it yet, so I wasn't quite sure what I was going to get. But this car can actually participate in a, Rare Classics event. So that is what I have selected for Nice Messina now, the Rare Classics event. I've also upgraded this car, did an automatic upgrade of this car to S1 class, the maximum S1 class, which is the maximum upgrades I could put on the car. So I'm kind of interested to see how well I do here. Hopefully, I mean, so far the car is driving relatively well. It's just the corners I always have trouble with since I've turned off the ABS. But so far so good. What we got? We got 17 minutes to get there. Oh wow! All right, we'll take our time here. Enjoy the foliage and various other things. So how do I feel about the game so far? That is a good question. I've already mentioned my sort of complaints about how you absolutely positively must win every event, or not every event, but every championship in order to get to the very end of the game, which I think is the wrong way of going about things. I really think it should be points based, so that you can come in second or third sometime in the championship just because you know, you don't have to. You don't have to be perfect in every regard. But beyond that, it's a pretty good game. There is that one bucket list challenge that I was mentioning a little bit before that I still have outstanding. That's a hard challenge. That basically have to drive a Lancia Delta S4 through the forest at nighttime. And my biggest complaint about that, not only that it's almost impossibly hard for someone like me, but also that it sort of shows off all the bad things about the game, like as far as the engine is concerned, like all the blemishes in the engine, you know, with the physics and stuff. The physics get kind of wonky when you're going downhill, and you have all these jumps and little hops, and then you end up embedded in a tree, and you can't back off the tree fast enough, and various other things of that nature. So I feel like that was a poor choice on the developers and designers to have that particular challenge in the game. That challenge as well, I'm going to have to finish it at some point. I will probably do that off camera, and just maybe if we're lucky, I'll be able to catch it, you know, on camera. But there won't be any commentary during it, because I've played it now about, I'd say, 35 times, and I have not gotten any better at it. I have not made any more progress on it, and I feel like it's one of those sort of hopeless situations where it's like you can't even figure out what you're doing, how you can improve upon what you're doing, because you're really at the mercy of the game and at the mercy of the physics engine to get through that. So that's kind of my frustrations around that are abound because of that nature. But other than that, I've been enjoying it. I've been hitting XP boards and various other things along the way, whenever possible, just to keep on progressing. We're up to the blue arm belt, blue armband, and I think we're making some good progress. Kind of like what's going on here. There is an XP board right here somewhere, it looks like. I'll bet it's in this little area here. This looks like an area that I'm supposed to drive through, right? Oh yeah, it is, but I can't get through it that way. I have to go through it this way. Which way? Right there. Alright, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. It's only 1,000 XP, but that's alright. I want to get all the XP boards down and all the fast travel boards taken care of. So I can at least say that I've gotten all those done, because I'm having a feeling that I'm not going to be able to get all the not all the barn finds, all the bucket list challenges finished. So, alright, we have made it to our destination here, Nice Messena. And we can start on the new events.
This one's the Rare Classic Championship. This is probably the only championship that can challenge the hypercars for most valuable race grid. Okay, mate, pick a race to start the championship.
I will do that, mate. Main City Circuit. Let's take this one, the Rare Classics.
She's ready to collect, so pop by the garage.
Oh, we've got our barn find. Let me just look at that for a second. Since we're here already, might as well look at it. See what it looks like. I want the garage, and I want the barn finds.
Right. So what are we doing to your ride today?
Let's see. What does this guy look like? It's not bad, I guess. D class, Cult Classics, huh? I feel like there was a race around Cult Classics, perhaps even. Well, not. Yeah, there was one I was looking at. It was the Cult Classics race, but I chose this one instead, the rare ones. So,
Hey,
oh,
have you heard the rumors yet?
another
There's
barn
whispers
find.
of a car that's been abandoned near Castelletto.
Okay, yeah, we got another barn find rumor all the way over there, which we will come to at some point. But for now, I'll meet you guys over at the race start.
In 100 yards.
Nice Messena Rare Classics event number 1, a circuit race. Hopefully, I do better at this than I did at the last time. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can pull off. Hopefully, good things. Well, that was a good. It felt like a good launch. There wasn't as much tire spin as I've seen before, but perhaps not. Splugini Houdini in front of us. All right. Oh wow, that was not good. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of. The problem here is the actual turning. I always have a problem with the turning, just because of how I've got ABS and everything set up here. But I'm not doing too bad. I'm using these cars as my jump off points here. And so we come over this way now. Very good. Excellent. And this way. I guess that's really the problem I have the hardest with in a lot of racing games, is just the braking. I never brake enough, I never brake soon enough, I never, or I brake too much. You know, it's just not, I've yet to really do well in racing games, mostly because of the way my lack of skill with braking. Everything else is, because I see a race and I'm like, oh, I just gotta go as fast as I possibly can. That's not really the case. Really, it's all about getting the right racing lines and braking at the appropriate moments and all that stuff. And I guess that's why I like the arcade racers so much, because like, you know, Burnout and games like that, where I can just sort of, I don't have to worry so much about braking. I can just take out the other racers in the event and then take my good old time. You know what I mean? Like it's like you can go pit maneuver another racer and take them out fully to the point where they can't compete anymore, and then it's just you and very few others left. So I guess that's why I enjoy those so much. Plus, they have one thing you don't have here, which is nitro, right? The nitrous always tends to make the difference for me, because if I come out of a corner and I broke really badly, or I hit a wall or something like that, I can just hit the nitro and almost always recover very easily from it. Whereas here, you've got to actually be good at racing games, somewhat. So there we go. So far, so good. And we are holding our own out in front here for a change. This is kind of what I see with the game here, right? Is like occasionally you have a run like this where it's like, oh, you're suddenly, for no apparent reason, you're way out in front, and you don't know what you did well, as opposed to other events where you're back in 8th and you can't figure out what you're doing wrong. Yeah.
Nice work. Another win, another 20 points.
Alright, very good. Got 20 points on the board. And let's get all of our credit rewards that we need. 10,000 and 7,000 XP, or almost 8,000 XP. And a wheel spin, we're up to level 38. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Rare Classics race event number 2, a circuit race, which I think the other one I just did was a circuit race as well. And we'll keep everything the way it is and just go here. Ready and go. Excellent. Duckiest money. OMG Moto. Fat Stingray. All right. We've got all the good named players here, giving us a show. Splugini Houdini, very nice. I like the cut of your jab. I like it a lot. Let's go around here. How many laps is this? 3 laps. Okay, figured it. It was kind of a short course, so I figured it had to be a couple multi-lapper here. Since every race seems to average around 4 minutes or so, I would say. Although there are quite a few longer races, usually towards the end of the challenges, depending on how you do it. If you go to all the close-in ones, they're usually probably to the hub. They're usually smaller or shorter races than the ones further away. Just from what I've seen. Oh, these guys get me around this corner. I did not see that corner coming up as fast as it was. Alright, very good. Chaffee's got the racing stripes and everything. That looks awesome. That car is awesome up there. Love it. Alright, lock up the wheels as we do. Use Chaffee as a jump off point. Okay, very good. Excellent. Taking out the bus stop. Hope nobody wanted to catch the bus home. I imagine none of these guys want to drive the bus home. They want to actually drive home. All right, very good so far. Oh, I turned a little bit too much there. I thought maybe I could cut that corner a little bit, but I went a bit early. And around here if we can. Alright. Good. And come on. Oh, I could have cut that corner and I didn't. Would have been nice. Although, it doesn't seem like the other computer cars did so well either around there. And I'm apparently a wrecking ball. I can't believe I'm only getting that now after all this time. Alright. Thank you, Chaffee. I needed that little extra boost. Yeah, most people when they play games like this, they actually learn how to take the curves. They learn when the curves are coming up. They learn the course as they're driving it. I do no such thing. The course is brand new after every lap. It's like a brand new race. Like running 3 brand new races for me. Even though it's all the same. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, coming around the corner. Getting awesome wreckage. Getting all kinds of XP points up there. Oh, this turn that I could do again, I keep forgetting about. Oh well. At least I can cut these pretty easily. And we're up to the finish. And Chaffee's right on my tail. But not close enough. So here we go. And another 20 points.
You're really starting to make a name for yourself.
It's amazing how the difference between one event and another. It's like when I'm racing on the road, I have no problems at all. It's when I'm doing the off-road stuff that I end up having all the problems for some reason. Alright. Dodge and Chevy 6, huh? It's my rival. Rare Classics Race Event number 3. A sprint race in the rain, apparently. This ought to be darned interesting. Let's see what we can do here. It's a little bit longer race because it's a sprint. But I think we can do it. I have confidence. I've got a pretty good padded lead as well, so even if I do screw up a bit, we should be able to recover from it. Oh, I got a triple pass. That's a first for me. Oh, and I lost it all because of this Blugini Houdini. Damn it, man. I thought, you know, I slowed down thinking that if I only tap him a little bit, I would not break my skill chain, but I did. Okay. Very good. Chaffee out in front again. Seeing a pattern here. Seeing quite the pattern. Alright. We're neck and neck with some clean racing as well. Thrown into the mix there. I'm almost at thinking I could probably turn the ooh, wow, that slowed me completely down for some reason. I'm almost thinking I could turn the guidelines off entirely, like the turning, what do they call them? The driving lines. Probably turn them off entirely. It's just they do actually help as far as trying to see where to go, because there are times when I can't tell which way I'm supposed to turn. I'm really using them mostly as my guideline to tell me which way I'm supposed to turn than it is for braking, really. Although I probably should use it more for braking. But when you're in like city centers like this and they have all the yellow arrows up, it's probably redundant in many cases. It probably could be something I turn off and on as needed. Yeah, you really do need it when you're doing the off-road stuff, because even though they do put the arrows there, it's not always enough to see exactly where you're supposed to go. But you know, in the city driving like this, it's a little bit more straightforward. All right, so far so good here. So far so good. Taking out all the trash that we can take out. Oh, wow. I didn't... I was looking at the map. I was looking at the map and I was not looking at where I was driving. Okay. Try not to hit any trees. Everything can hit everything else, but no trees, please. Thank you. I had enough of hitting trees for one recording session. There we go. Finish. Please finish. Nice. Alright.
Nice one, mate. You looked in control for that whole race there.
I felt in control for that whole race. I'll tell you that. It's rare for that feeling, but I felt it. Again, much better on the roads than I am off the roads. Alright, we got 6,800 XP. We're on the next level, level 39. Alright, we got one more race event to go. And then hopefully we can chalk up another win to the championship.